Good morning, all of you. Let's continue with our chapter 3, the northern and the coastal plains. In the previous chapter, you have learnt about the coastal plain, the division of the coastal plain, states which come under the coastal plains, and today we are going to learn about the life in the region of the coastal plain. We will be learning about Gujarat, Goa, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha. In this map, I have shown you the states that comes under the coastal plain, both eastern coastal plain and also the western coastal plain. So let's have a look at these states: Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and West Bengal. In this chapter, we are not going to learn about all the states. You will be learning about Maharashtra and Karnataka in the coming chapters, and you have learned about West Bengal when you were learning about the northern plains. So you will be learning about Gujarat, Goa, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha in this session. So let's have a look at Gujarat. People of Gujarat grow jowar, bajra, cotton and sugarcane. They are mainly traders and some of them are engaged in dairy farming. Along the coast of Gujarat, they make salt by drying the seawater. There are many textile mills, oil refineries, and diamond cutting centers in Gujarat. The people of Gujarat speak Gujarati, which is the main language of Gujarat, and Ras Garba is a popular folk dance of Gujarat. Then we are going on to Goa. Goa is famous for cashew nuts and mango. Iron and manganese deposits are also found here in Goa. Vindaloo and Zakuti are the popular dishes of Goa. Konkani is the language that is spoken over in Goa. The beautiful beaches are the main attraction of Goa where the tourist visits every year. Apart from these beaches, some other tourist spots are St. Xavier's Church, Fort Aguada, Dudhsagar Falls are some of the tourist spots. In this image, you can see a waterfall and it is the Dudhsagar Falls of Goa. Now you can see some famous dishes of Goa. This is chicken vindaloo. Then you can see zakuti. Then you have the tourist spot Fort Aguada. Then you can see the St. Xavier's Church of Goa. Now we are going to our next state, that is Kerala. Rubber, tea, coffee, spices are the important crops of Kerala apart from rice and coconut. Choir making is an important activity that is carried out by the people of Kerala. Kathakali and Mohiniyattam are the popular dance forms of Kerala. People here speak Malayalam. Onam and Vishu are the popular festivals celebrated in Kerala. You can see some of the images that I am going to show here. This is the art form Kathakali. Then this is the image taken from the festival of Onam. This is the image of Mohiniyattam. And this image shows the festival Vishu, which is also the new year of the people of Kerala. Then here it is a coconut tree for those who have not seen coconut tree till now. Then with the help of a video, I am going to show you the important activity carried out by the people of Kerala, that is choir making. I want all of you to have a look at this very carefully. This is more or less similar to spinning and weaving. You can see the coconut shells, the thread-like things from the coconut shells are removed and they are spinned to make ropes or choir. Choir is the local language that we use in Kerala. So mostly women of the country are engaged in this work. men are also there, but women mostly do these activities because it is quite simple and it's a earning for the women. So you can see many women are engaged in this activity. They convert the thread into coir, the fiber outside the coconut shell, which is converted into coir, and later it is made into bundle and sold it in the market. I hope all of you understood how coir is made, and it is an important activity carried out in Kerala. Now, let's go to our next slide, that is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, tea and coffee grow along the slopes of the Nilgiri hills in Tamil Nadu. Kanchipuram and Madurai are the main centers of silk weaving. People are fond of idli, dosa, upma, and sambar, and this is the traditional food of the people of Tamil Nadu. Bharatanatyam is a popular dance form which is done by the people of Tamil Nadu. But nowadays, it is not only the people of Tamil Nadu, whereas people all over the world perform this art. Tamil is the main language spoken in Tamil Nadu, and Pongal is an important festival of Tamil Nadu, which is celebrated in the month of January. It lasts for 4 days and it is a harvest festival. I hope all of you understood. Now I have sorted some pictures here. This is the image where the Pongal is celebrated. Then here you can see a girl with the costume of Bharatanatyam. Then you can see the famous food of Tamil Nadu, which include dosa, idli, sambar, vada. All these are the traditional food of Tamil Nadu. Then you can see the Kanchipuram sari, which is made from the original silk, and it is not weaved on machine. It is weaved by hand, okay, using small machines. I hope all of you understood. Then comes Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh is famous for Kondapalli toys and the Kalamkari work. Mica and limestones are found here. Kuchipudi is popular dance form of Andhra Pradesh, and Visakhapatnam is an important seaport. Here you can see the Kalamkari work. This is the image of a Kalamkari work. Your parents might be having this work done on the saris, bed sheets, shawls, or even kurtas. Nowadays, you can see this type of work in almost all the dresses you wear. Then here is the image of the Kondapalli toys that is famous in Andhra Pradesh. Then you can see a lady performing the Kuchipudi dance of Andhra Pradesh. And even the mica and limestone are found here commonly. I hope all of you understood. And Visakhapatnam is an important seaport of Andhra Pradesh. Now let's go to the next stage. We are now going to learn about Odisha. Odisha is famous for its textiles, silver work and handicraft item, coal, iron ore, and manganese deposits are found in Odisha. Cuttack and Rourkela are the industrial cities in Odisha, and people here perform a dance form called Odissi dance form. In this picture, you can see a lady presenting the Odissi dance. Most people here speak the language Odia. So Odia is a traditional language of Yes, children, you are correct, Odisha. And the Rath Yatra is a popular festival of Odisha. The Chilika Lake with its bird sanctuary attracts many tourists from all over the world. I hope all of you understood this much. In this picture, you can see the view of the bird sanctuary in Chilika Lake. You can see there are many birds. And on the right hand side, you can see the image from the Rath Yatra, which is a famous festival carried out in Odisha. Now, I hope all of you understood about all these states that I have taught you. In this chapter, you have learned about different culture of people living in the coastal plains. Mark the states under coastal plains on the map of India, isn't it? Now you can easily mark the states which come under the coastal plains on the map of India by looking onto the map which I have taught you. You can practice at home so that it will be easy for you to mark them. Thank you, children. Have you a nice day. And I want all of you to go through the chapters thoroughly, make a note of the keywords, and learn all the question answers and all the textbook activity and exercises that you can see in this chapter. See you in the next class with the next topic. Till then, take care, children.